Good morning, students. As you all know, first year English book has been changed. Osmani University has published new syllabus in the first years. For the change of syllabus, already the book has been published. It is there in the bookshops. Now, today I am going to discuss Unit 1 Poetry, Sonnet 30, William Shakespeare. So now before begin this lesson we should understand the what is sonnet. Sonnet is the 14th lines poem. First 8 lines describes the problem and another 6 lines problem for solution. Now before begin this lesson we need to understand this pre-reading activity. Have you ever read or watched any Shakespeare's works? Yeah, really, if you don't watch or you don't read, you can see this poet works in the books or wherever they printed. You can watch later on. Do you sometimes reflect on your past? Yeah, certainly. We always remember the past. We memorize always the past situation, what was happened to our life, what was there in the in the past. We always experience the past. Do you think the friends make difference in one's life? Yeah, certainly. The friends make difference in our life sometimes. Some friends are very suggestible. Friends will give lot of mentoring and suggestions, ideas to develop. Friend in need, friend in deed. Some friends are very good thick friends. Some friends are very close friends. In the life we have seen, the many friends will be there. About the author, the poet, the English playwright and poet William Shakespeare, born in 1564, died in 1660. He is regarded as one of the greatest writers of the world. Shakespeare's canon includes 38 plays, long poems, and 154 sonnets. Some of his well known plays are Merchant of Venice, Julius Caesar, Romeo and Juliet, Twelfth Night, Othello, Hamlet, and King Lear. His works have been adapted into operas, film, films and television shows, graphics novels, and magna all over the world. So now his works are very wonderful, very famous, and influenced by a lot of people. And well-known plays he has written 154 sonnets, and many of his works are very important. And many of the scholars and the poets has referred adapted his literature into different ways. And adapted into opera means in the musical instruments, films, a lot of films they adapted, television shows also, and graphic novels also, magna all over the world. Many his works, a poet is very important. He is the one who developed the language in English literature. So about the text, the sonnet is a 14th line poem. As I told you, the 8 lines problem, another is 6 lines are problem for solution, that is called the sonnet. The Shakespeare's sonnet consists of 3 contents of 4 lines each and conclude in the complet. So these constraints are introduced and developed at the theme, and the complex brings it to the conclusion. In this sonnet, the speaker reflects on his life with a sense of regret and sadness, remembering his failures and his friends now dead. So, but towards the end, he says that the thought of his friends restores his losses and elevates him. So now if we begin this test to need to explain. So in the past what was happened, some of his friends in reflects about the speaker, his life they met when they died, we regret, and it shows a lot of sadness. Some of them we remember their works and deeds and of the failures, and we some of the friends we know more. And when we spend with them, the world is never will, nobody will stop. Everybody has to become uh, to die. But towards the end of he says, thoughts of friends always remember, because the past situation is always remember. As we remember nowadays what was happened in your school life, what was happened in present situation, if always we remember the past text. When the sessions of the sweet silent thought, I summon up remembrance of things past. I sigh the lack of many things I shot, and with world views new veil my dear times waste. Then I can drown an eye unused to flow, for precious friends hid in the death's dateless nights, and weep, and fresh love long since cancelled the view, and mourn with expenses of many vanished sight. So now we always this stanza we explained and summarizes. Sometimes we always remember what was the past, lack of something. Many things will happen in life. We always show lot of concern, unhappiness, waves of new veil. Dear friends, sometimes we waste lot of time with friends, then I can drown in image. If you close your eyes, you can remember many things what was happened in the past. So death is uncertain. We don't remember the dateless nights. And weep means we for sorrow for that. We deeply concerned our deep feelings. A fresh love long since cancelled. When we make friendship, we love them. We always go with them, and the expenses of many things vanished. We spent lot of time, and we do lot of work with them, and we always close to them, and we remember lot of thoughts and works we have done in a friendship, and you have to remember all those things in the past. Then we understand about the sonnet, how he has written in this first stanza, showing that remembrance of the past life he has given as a summary. There is, yes, second stanza give us a description about the summary. Then can I grieve you at the grievances forgone, and heavenly from woe to woe tell over the sad account of poor bemused moon, which I knew pay as if not paid before. But if the while I think on thee, dear friend, all losses are restored and sorrows an end. So second stanza just shows us the lot of grievances. Grievances means the lot of pain. The people we died, they go into heavenly. For we always weep for their tell what they told us before. Sad account for the brimmed moon. So that brimmed moons means we always has a pain in their memories. Many of the lost memories, endless death, and murmured about the sadness. We remember always that moments of reflections, but with the whole while I think on thee, the always we think about the friends, dear friends. All losses are restored, meant all losses, but we restored sometimes. Many things will happen. We restored. We think back, think and rethink again what was happened in the past. The sorrow has been end, because that we always show lot of sorrow, that also will be end. Somebody dies, we show lot of concern about that. That glossary has given for meanings. The here are some of the meanings are given here. The answer the following questions. There are a lot of questions are given here. Does the speaker do the during the sweet silent thought, and speaker remember in the poem in the past, and he thinks about the past sorrows, and also the precious about the friends moment, and he mentioned death's dateless nights we always remember, and the speaker feel about the last of time we lost lot of time spending with them, and also the recollect